I'm Idiotech, and today we're going to take a look at OlliOlli 2 Welcome to Olliwood. So initially I was going to review this game, but I thought it would be better if I just demonstrated it to you because it's quite a small game, it has a lot of replayability, maybe not so much content, and it's the kind of game where I need to sort of explain how the mechanics work for you to really understand them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my data because I want to show you this game from the beginning. Okay, so this is the screen you'll be presented with initially. I'm going to hit play, it's going to say, hey, skating is tough, we're going to show you the basics, blah, 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 blah. Now, this game is great, and I recommend it. So if that's all you want to know, that's all you need to know, go buy the game, it's really good. If you are interested in getting this game and maybe you can't afford the $15, I do have a key to give away at the end of this video, so stick around and I'll let you know how you can win that. Okay, so the tutorials are pretty simple initially. We press A, and it speeds up our character. Pretty simple, we do this 5 times, tutorial complete. Now this game is an excellent example of easy to access, difficult to master, you know? It's fucking fantastic in that regard. I'm really enjoying the complexity on offer here. Okay, so it's just teaching us jumps, but as you can see, we're not landing them particularly well. And again, and I know how to do this, so it's kind of making me sad that I have to keep doing this over and over again. But yep, last one, there we go. So you hold down on the left stick, release it, and you jump in the air. Now this teaches us how to land it, and you can see here it's saying an okay landing and a perfect landing. To get a perfect landing in this game is pretty much you have to be pixel accurate, which I appreciate, but you know, you don't have to. You can still play the game and progress by getting an okay landing. I think that's cool. It allows anyone of any skill level to play the game, and it gives you something to strive for. So we'll jump, and perfect landing. Jump, not perfect landing, a sick landing. Perfect landing. Perfect landing. Can I do it again? Pretty good. Now initially this game is difficult, you'll find it mechanically difficult to execute the moves, but once you practice, you'll get better, and the game is designed to be played over and over and over again, as you'll see later. So okay, now we're going to learn how to grind. So we launch a trick, we hold down, we'll grind, we let go of the grind, and then we'll launch again, and then we press A to land. And you can also do a few other fancy tricks. Oh, I screwed it up massively, I forgot to grind. Sorry about that. There we go. And I'll do some flips and stuff as well. This is stuff you'll learn later. Oops, I jumped too early there. And you can also get perfect grinds if you time them. I'll try and get one now. Nope, didn't do it. It'll turn green if you get a perfect grind. I didn't do it either then. Oh well, sorry, I tried. It's quite difficult. Again, you have to be pretty pixel perfect. Next level. Okay, so advanced tricks. So this is the thing that I'm really enjoying about the game. It's got a lot of fighting game moves in it. So here you can see a quarter circle rotation. So you hold down and then do quarter circle as if you were going to do Ryu's Haryuken and Hadouken, sorry. I got confused between Shoryuken and Hadouken. But yeah, you hold down and then you know, do quarter circle and let go and you'll do a flip. And there's tons of moves in this game. So we'll do this and there you go. And so we're just learning the very, very basics of the game. But I thought it was important to show you that and how the game works. Okay, done. So now we're in the tutorial, well now we're in the career mode, sorry. So I'm just going to back out to the menu quickly and just show you the various things this game has to offer. So before I do that though, I'll show you career mode. So we have 5 stages in 5 zones, I guess. So we have an initial stage, which is like an urban stage. Then we have an Aztec stage, sort of Old West stage, a carnival, and I assume the set of a movie. I haven't actually gotten this far in the game. Now, that may not seem like a huge amount initially, but once we get into this, you'll see that we have to get 5 stars in order to unlock the Pro mode, and the Pro mode is significantly harder. And there's a lot of challenges within each level, and they require you to do a lot more tricks and more precise tricks as you progress, and it's actually quite deep and offers a lot of variety, replayability, and overall content, even though it may not look like it initially. So I'm going to back out to the menu. That's career mode. We also have spots, which is essentially a combo mode where you have to string together the longest combo possible on the track they give you, and you compete on the leaderboard with other players. And that's actually quite fun, and they let you replay that as many times as you like. Then we have skate park, which is the tutorials mode we've just done, although you do unlock additional tutorials as you move forward, which is great. And these are unlocked as you progress through the campaign. So the more and more of the campaign you do, the more of these are sort of forced on you as you go through, because it's required, for example, on the Aztec stage to do manuals in order to progress and complete the levels. Then we have Combo Rush, which is a 4-player split-screen co-op mode. And while it's nice that this is added to the game, I'm not sure a lot of people on PC are going to use it. And so I think this is maybe just a console feature, and if it wasn't on the consoles, I do question why it's in the PC version, because I don't know a lot of people that play split-screen co-op games on their PC. It would have been nice to see a multiplayer online mode here, but with the leaderboard system, it's not a huge misstep. It's just, I'm not really sure who's going to use this. Anyway, we have daily grind next, and this is cool. So every 24 hours, they reset with a different stage and a different set of objectives, and you have to try and compete with other people on the leaderboard. You can practice it as many times as you like, but you only get one shot at doing the actual like placement score. So I think that's cool. It adds some pressure. It gives people something new to do every day, adds some longevity to the game, and I think that's a great feature. Next, we have profile, and this will just show you how many tricks you've done, how far through the game you've progressed, things like that. Then we have the Trictionary. Now, this will just show you the variety and number of tricks in this game. There are a ton of things here. It's very comparable to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, actually. Not just in the number of tricks, but in the execution as well. And how you can combo things together with manuals and things like that. So stances, grinds, and tricks. Quite a lot there. And then we have the options menu. Now, this is an area of the game that I feel is lacking. We have sound controls on the side here. We have video settings. We have resolution, and I do appreciate that. And full screen and shader detail, although I would have liked to have seen a borderless window mode. Every game should have borderless window mode. Most people are running multiple monitors these days and they want to tab in and out easily. So I would like to see that added. Otherwise though, it's okay. It's a 2D game. We can't expect much. We have controls. Now, this is primarily designed for use with a controller. I think playing this with a keyboard would be particularly difficult. However, it is an option. You can do it. I just would recommend you use a controller if you have one. If you don't have one, then maybe you should give this game a miss, honestly, because I think the quarter circle motions are going to be pretty difficult to perform on a keyboard. Other than that, we have reset data and stuff like that. So that's what we have to offer. So I'm going to jump into career mode and I'm going to just take a look at the first level. Okay, so you'll see here there's a number of challenges. There's also a thing called rad mode that you can unlock later on, and that allows you to make it even more difficult. And so we have various objectives here. Get a score of 20,000 points, finish a 5x combo with an okay landing or better, land 2 kickflips, finish with no sloppy landings, and nail a perfect landing. So we can go to the Trictionary by pressing the left button, and we can see what it takes to do a kickflip. So we just hold forward, and when we release it, we do a kickflip. Not particularly complicated. All right, so I'm going to try and not screw this up, because it is quite hard, and doing it while commentating is even harder. Okay. So there we go, we landed a basic trick. We're gonna grind again. I'll do a manual. Into another grind, and then I landed it. Okay, so I completed one of the objectives by doing that. Manuals. They teach you manuals later in the game, by the way. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I'm slightly proud of myself for doing that on video. It's not the best by any means. There are people with millions and millions of scores in this. But it's not too bad for my first attempt on video. Okay, so sweet, you've completed the challenge, cool, blah, blah, blah. Next level's unlocked. So you can see there I got 20,000 points and I finished the 5x combo. Now I didn't get the 2 kickflips, I didn't finish with no sloppy landings, and I didn't nail a perfect landing. So I'm going to retry it and try and do that again. And there's one really cool feature in this game, and that's in the top left-hand corner there, you see the Y. So if I stack it, right, like this, and I'm not happy, I can just hit Y and it restarts the level, which is great. And in a game like this where you're trying to get perfect execution, which I just screwed up then, it's very important to have that feature. I'm glad it's there. It's like Super Meat Boy. You just could keep hitting it over and over and over again until you get it right. And that's the kind of game it is. You are going to repeat levels a lot in this game. That's kind of how it's designed. And it's fun. It's fun to do that. Unlike some games, it doesn't get frustrating. And I'm having a great time so far. Okay, so let's try and do this kickflip thing. Kickflip into kickflip grind. There we go. There's our 2 kickflips. Now we have to get no sloppy landings. And we have to get a perfect landing at some point. There's a perfect landing, but I screwed up the sloppy landing, so we're not going to get that, sadly. Now, one thing I do have a slight criticism about, and I'll talk about it more when I finish this level, is I feel like it would probably be better, although maybe a little bit too difficult for some people, if you were kind of forced to do it all in one run. Because what you'll see here is, even if I stacked it then, and had to restart the level, I would have still gotten the 2 kickflips and nailing the perfect landing. And I think it should maybe be required that you finish the level with the 2 kickflips and the perfect landing for you to get those, and you don't have to. And so I think that's a little lenient, if I'm honest, but you know, whatever. Anyway, so we've got 4 out of 5 stars. I'm not going to try and do it without sloppy landings because it'll probably take all day. We're going to go to the next level and check this out. I didn't actually read the requirements for this one, so we'll just do our best. I actually know the requirements. So those pink things on the rails, we have to try and get all of those. Although I'm not going to be traveling at speed, and so I'm going to stack it. Okay, so I forgot to increase the speed of my character. We'll try it again. Okay, so the goal on this level is to grind all of the rails, essentially. So I will try and do that without screwing it up. Although speed's an issue if I remember correctly on this level. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Just give me a second. You'll be doing this a lot yourself when you play the game. Okay, so we landed that. Get some speed up. Damn it. Yeah, I just remember speed being super important on this level. To be able to, like, connect the grinds that you need to do. Like this one to this one. I'm not trying to do anything fancy, I'm just trying to get the objective. Damn it! Okay, I stacked it. I'm going to jump out and show you another mode. So, as you can see there, if I'd gotten 5 stars, I would have unlocked the first pro level. And there's tons here, guys. There really is. And as it progresses, it gets really hard. Like, when you get up to around this area of the game, I found it pretty difficult. And it's very satisfying when you get the execution correct. So, I'm going to jump into spots. Not daily grind, because I actually want to do that off camera and actually practice and try and do a good job with that. But we'll jump into spots. So this, they give you, it's sort of like the campaign mode, although they give you a tailored level that's designed to just do a really massive combo on it. And I'm not very good, so we'll do our best. One seamless combo. Okay, flip into grind, into grind, into grind, into flip. No, flip. No, that was crap. Only 17,000 points. I didn't do any flips or manuals or anything like that. So you can see there I got 17,000 points. The world best right now is 300,000. I have no idea how you could do that. But granted, I haven't progressed through to the end of the game. I haven't learned all of the tricks yet, so it can't really be expected. Also, I'm crap at video games. Okay, come on, perfect grind. Perfect grind. Okay, see, that's just not good enough. 25,000, I mean, fine, it's better than last time. I'm gonna give it one more go. I'm gonna try and get some flips in there. I'm just screwing up the flips. Damn it. Okay, I have to do it again. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. We got the flip in there. Ah, wasn't fast enough. Okay, one more time and then I'll quit. Come on, do the flip. Do the flips. There we go. 38,000. Okay, I'm happy with that. It's not great. It's not 300,000, but it's okay. So look, I mean, the game looks great, as you've seen. It's a very stylized 2D art style, and I think it's nice. It's not obviously mind-blowing, but for what it is, I think it's good. I think it's well presented. One thing to mention as well is the soundtrack in this game is stellar. I'm going to buy it as soon as I'm done reviewing this. It's a stellar soundtrack. I'm really enjoying it, and it fits the theme of skating really, really well. So overall, presentation's great. Gameplay's great. It's got enough depth there for people who want it. It's easy enough and accessible enough for noobs like me. I'm having a great time with the game. I think everyone should probably check this out. If you like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, it's a must-buy. Now, for those of you who are interested in getting a free copy of this game, essentially I bought a version of the game before the dev sent me a key, so I've got a free key. So if you guys want that, just type below, I want the code. And if you're subscribed to my channel, I'll pick someone at random, maybe in a couple of days from now, once people have had a chance to see the video. I'll pick someone at random, and then I will PM them with the key. I'll let people know when the competition's over on Twitter, and I'll also add an annotation to the beginning of the video letting people know that it's over. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments or feedback, let me know below. Otherwise, like, favorite, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.